are lovely birds. But they all make hideous calls.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll be like, look at that. Yeah.
After an epic adventure with friends in Chattanooga and Georgia, it was time to head to our final location before returning to Pensacola. Now we're going and meeting with Karen.
And Rainbow!
Rainbow! We're going to Rainbow!
Yeah.
Alabama. So off we go on our voyage.
On our voyage south in our yellow submarine.
We had been invited to stay with our friend Karen, who was an amazing artist and human. She told us she wanted the last leg of our trip to be relaxing and enjoyable, and oh boy was it enjoyable. Karen is a burst of brightness. And she knew a way to Clee's heart.
Look at this. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Everything my heart could ever desire. Thank you so much.
You're
for
welcome.
Awesome. I'm set for a while, at least a couple days.
Clee's evil heart.
I don't know. Sour candy just brings out the maniacal laughter in me, apparently.
That laugh, oh my goodness. We spent the evening hanging out with Karen and having a wonderful conversation overlooking one of the most beautiful riverfront views we have ever seen. We talked about our travels, life, and all the changes that were happening for all of us. Karen was also going through a transition in her life, and her optimism and strength were absolutely inspiring.
Karen is friggin' amazing. I loved our time with her.
After enjoying a stunning sunset and some delicious chili, we retired for the night and prepared ourselves for the fun-filled day in Rainbow. The next morning, I was up early and feeling a bit reflective.
Today we're hanging out with Karen, and I wanted to show you guys this beautiful, serene place.
With everything that we have experienced on this journey, there was one thing that stood out to me above all the wondrous places that we had seen. It was the conversations and the people we had met along the way. The humans in this epic story have left a lasting impression on us.
We've done so much stuff during this trip, and it dawned on us yesterday when we were talking to Karen that we also bought a house. There's all this inspiration that comes from meeting people. Like, everyone is on a journey. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a 3,000 mile journey, like our intro, but everyone is on a journey of their own. And you're constantly on a journey, and you're constantly experiencing stuff. And so I think it's really, really important that you take a look and see who are the people that are around you, who are the people that you make time for, who are the people that you spend that time with, because it really does have a huge impact. Even a small conversation, even a small interaction, even anything leaves an impression on you every single time.
And after my early morning existential moment, it was time for an adventure that would take us to one of the most wondrous sights I have ever seen. Noccalula Falls is a 250-acre park located in Gadsden, Alabama. Historic 1700s homesteads greet you as you enter, showcasing genuine artifacts and allowing you to really imagine life in the way back when. Winding through the buildings, I felt like I was being transported back in time and thought to myself that everyone was a craftsman back then. Everything was handcrafted to be both functional and beautiful. We are all descendants of artistry. However, I originally thought that these were simply recreations. I had no idea how old these components actually were. Oh, that's so cool.
He just said the primary homes were built in 1770s.
1770s?
That's what he just said.
These buildings were built in the 1770s, which makes these the oldest structures that we have encountered on our trip. It's going down where I'm like, ow,
Yeah.
ow, my knee, ow.
For the record, I was about to make an inappropriate footwear choice this morning and Karen saved me.
My legs are just blinded everybody watching this.
Of green
Yeah.
popping out of there.
Good.
Still rotting.
We were already in awe, and we just had begun our trek.
Look at him just trucking.
He's beautiful.
This is how much of a nerd we are. We take pictures of them. That's a beautiful picture, by the way. And then we submit it to iNaturalist.
And then it identifies what it is.
Oh wow, cool.
And then other nerds
Then a worldwide community of bug nerds.
weigh in on what they think it is and get more specific,
He's so cool.
Nerdy outtake for anyone who's wondering, that caterpillar is a genus Datana moth.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Whoa.
Okay, so another piece of the history is that we had moonshiners, and they would come and make their moonshine under the rocks because it was cool and the water was there.
Oh, that's so
And so
cool.
during Prohibition, this is where they camped.
I'd be like, where's the good moonshine? Here? Let's go hang.
We had some
Oh.
last night. This tree doesn't look real. It totally looks like somebody was on the set of Lord of the Rings and like built this tree. The main feature of the park is a 90-foot waterfall. However, the trails that wind through Black Creek Gorge traverse past caves, an Aboriginal fort, and wondrous natural features. This is one of the prettiest and walkable parks that we have ever been to. Look at that. That looks like a face. It does look like a face.
Oh, it does.
It looks like two little faces.
It looks like two faces.
Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Climb, climb, climb. As we approached the waterfall, I thought about how far Clea and I have come.
Wow. This is amazing. Not just the size of the falls, but this cave. This cave is incredible.
There was a bittersweet feeling knowing that the end of our travels was near. But just like the surging power of the waterfall, I knew that Clea and I would keep moving forward together past every obstacle. We started and ended our journey with a waterfall in Alabama, yet find ourselves changed by our experiences that we've had. We set out to face our fears and find a home, and we have done that together. And together we will overcome anything that comes our way, including the next incline.
This is no joke, this incline.
You got it this time, Clea?
Yeah, you know what? I'm carrying less stuff and I'm wearing appropriate footwear.
Yeah.
I can do this. The next incline was like, greatest challenge you face yet.
That was the last incline, the last challenge
It's true.
of your physicality. Come on, you gonna do the squats?
Plus, yeah, I gotta try to lunge it, huh? No, I might stick to regular steps still. Still Rocky Fitness plan for
I'd
me.
love to tell you that this is the last one, but
No, there's more. Rafi versus the hill.
I feel like a champion. Oh man.
You made it.
Made it.
After defeating the incline, it was time to see the waterfall from a different vantage point. Oh, so this is the top of the falls.
Yeah.
Nakalula Falls.
Nakalula Falls.
The name Nakalula possibly derives from the Cherokee term I'm gonna put it here.
That was a really good try. I want to be like, oh, you mean aqua?
No, you can't do it either. Which translates roughly as place where water thunders.
Look at that. It doesn't even look like the epic waterfall that it is.
Always love the way this looks.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
Looks like volcanic ground.
I don't know how that's gonna look. I'm not an expert at things.
You gotta own your cameraman woe skills.
Cameraman woes.
Standing above Nakalula Falls is a 9-foot tall bronze statue of a young Cherokee woman, Nakalula, who, according to local legend, leapt to her death after being ordered by her father to marry a man that she did not love. According to legend, this is where she jumped. That's super sad.
Yeah, that is a
That's
sad
a really
story.
sad story.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. Just let her love who she wants to love. What is this piece of lost history?
I don't know.
Is that a grave?
I don't know. That's gotta be an expensive burial plot.
Yeah.
If it is. Let's quit exercising for the day, alright?
Okay.
Let's go eat things.
Go eat things. Next, we decided that we were going to enjoy some rock and roll and my favorite, sushi. Founded in 2010 by husband and wife team, this awesome place turned franchise is all about big, bold concepts and flavor. And a love for rock and roll music. Punk rock, thriller, tour bus, and VIP rolls, and finally, cheesecake.
Oh my god, the sushi was so good.
That was amazing. And then we were in for a little surprise. As soon as our headlights came on, this human treated us to an impromptu performance, and it was sexy.
It was something for sure. It was spirited. I'll give him that. Like, he was doing the most.
It was a very spirited performance. We were heading back today, and I found myself reflecting on our experiences. Little did I know the problems that were to come.
Yes, we are arriving home, but then there is so much more that's going to happen, and I'm still scared. I'm excited. I'm all the feels. But if I allow myself to run away with that fear and that stuff and don't just stop and look and appreciate this moment, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it.
I don't think Karen has any idea how much it means to us. She's amazing. Amazing. This is a great ending to our trip. Ending this trip on a high note.
This sucks. This is no fun.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be a journey if it wasn't raining on us at some point.
And this is like the worst rain that we've experienced.
It's true.
It's like Pensacola, here we come.
Yep.
We're in that little blob right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the unfortunate thing is that we're gonna be like do 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 do
right into,
and
yeah.
it's gonna be like do do do. Oh, hey. Maybe.
So we just got home and that air conditioning unit leaked all all over Clee's bench. You can see all her tools in here are wet and rusting. Her bench is warped. Yeah, everything is soaked and dripping right now. It's just, this fucking sucks. You okay?
I'll be okay.
I'm going to take a little bit of time to basically just be completely devastated, and then I'm going to move on. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep. We're gonna adapt. We're gonna move on. And yeah. Even though we returned to a horrible mess and had to close down the studio, it seems that the storm was simply a symbol of change. From the day we embarked until the day we return, we have experienced wonders, quirkiness, myths, legends, historic places, great foods, and amazing people. We have also encountered roadblocks, severe storms, and other obstacles. But in the end, it is all just another chapter in our fantastic journey through life. We face the odds, and like the storm, we wash away the old and get ready to rebuild anew. We found our new home and can't wait to get that part of our adventure started. And that's it. That's our expedition to the north.
Wow, thank you guys so much for coming on this adventure with us.
I know, I'm so excited that you guys are sharing this with us. As you can see, we're still in the studio. It has been a month since this particular chapter in our story. But I am happy to say that very, very soon, we will be adding another segment as we head back up to the north. Yay! So stay tuned, because the adventure is not over. Although the expedition to the north is over, the next chapter of getting a house, building a studio, and doing all that amazing stuff
is about to begin.
It is. So thank you again, you guys, for following us. You guys are awesome, and we adore you.